instruction words in my mind, and I understood that I caught myself on saying, instead of I hope, espero. So
yeah, that's it. The first time you need really to work harder to switch.
Yeah, to switch from the languages.
From
Maybe
language
they
to
went to another virtual room, like, you know, sometimes it happens.
as usual. Let me take it. And well, one.
Yeah, I will ask my Irina Cheremoshkina, who is my student as well.
Why
Так,
don't
она
they?
мне запишет.
Okay.
Так.
Okay. I need to open another browser.
Ага, ну у Иры перестал работать интернет.
This. People, where are you? We are waiting for you.
Is
But
Oля,
even
is Oля going to participate today?
what Olga exactly?
Sazonova?
Our should be. I thought she should be. Let me. And there is another girl and another 2 or 3 girls even should go. And I don't know why they get the wrong link.
You know, some people, they are just, I call them people problem people. And this student of mine, she's always a problem person. She lives in a very good apartment in Bulgaria. Everything is good. Her internet is paid, and she cannot connect to. Человек про несчастье какое-то. Okay.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. And they don't write me. Okay, Paulina, maybe we should start together and I will have an individual class.
Okay. Maybe we can continue
English
class then.
Continue with Spanish? No, let's practice some English, please. And I'd like to tell you about coach surfing.
Okay, let's start then. I don't understand. Then it's going to be a little bit strange, but yes, let's do that. Okay.
Yeah, why not? Well, one of the girls writes me that she can't enter.
Wrote me
right now.
Still wrote me. Написала.
She wrote me. Okay, just now, just a pair of minutes ago.
Even if it's just now, has written me. Just has written me. But she cannot. If you can, for example, if you are in the messenger, right? If you're in the messenger and you can see that person is writing, okay, he's typing at the moment of the speech, then yes, you can say that she's writing to me right now. What is she doing? She's writing. But she writes? No, she has just written. It means she just, she has done something recently, very recently. Or she wrote.
So she just has written.
She has just written me.
Yes, that she can't enter the room because she has some problem with this Hangout. So you know that you need to install some applications to be able to enter in this virtual room.
Really?
So,
I don't have any applications.
Yeah, because you've already got it.
No?
They are already installed.
Where?
Yeah.
I go from
of course.
No, I go from Google. It's online. No, I don't have any application.
Well, look, if you don't have this application, it won't let you get in. You will see the note, please install Flash Player 7.0 or something like that. So if you don't have it, If you have it, then you just enter and it works.
Okay.
That's it. Okay. So you and me, right?
Because I never installed it before. I just I have Google account and that's how it worked. That's it. But I did it from Google Explorer, from Google. I don't know how to say it. From Google.
From browser.
From Google browser. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I will check it for that. Gmail.com. It's gmail.com, right? It's not gmail.ru. Yes, com. Okay, so then let's start. I'm seriously, let's start. It's okay for me. I don't care.
Okay, let's start. I don't know where they are, why they don't write us anything. I wrote in the message when I was sending the link, I wrote that please, if you enter the room and you don't see there anyone, please send me a message and I will send you the link another time, one more time.
Okay, one more time. Yes.
But there is no one, no message. I don't know why.
It's very strange. Okay. New ladies. I know that girl from Switzerland. She won't join us because she's busy.
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted some new people to join us. Okay. You know, by the way, while we are kind of waiting for people, I have an amazing topic for the next speaking club, and this topic is
really? What?
Yeah, superstitions. Про суеверия поговорить. Superstitions.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, let's do it. Yes.
Yeah, I already prepared some material, some questions, because while I'm searching for some materials for other speaking clubs, in the same time I find something that I want to use in the different speaking clubs as well, and I found some information about superstitions, and I decided that it could be a really interesting speaking activity. So okay.
Okay.
Have you watched the video about 10 the most weirdest the weirdest hotels?
Yeah, I watched this video, but I haven't read the article. I'm sorry. I'm a bad student. Bad student.
Bad Dobby. Bad Dobby. Very bad Dobby. Okay.
Bad Dobby. Okay.
So video. Which one? So there was a list of 10 craziest hotels, okay? And would you like to stay at any of the hotels listed?
Yeah, there was at least one that I admired. It was a round cabin.
A circle.
Circle cabin with windows, big windows, and it was really nice.
What about the one that is like a column?
No.
No. Would you like to live in the S?
No. That it was number one in the list.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh my god, oh no.
You know, they say I actually Googled this hotel after that. Seriously, I Googled it because I was like, what the hell is that? It couldn't be real, okay? It couldn't be real. Like someone would take a column and would just put it on like in the shape of, I don't know, and made a hotel out of it. It's like, what? And then I read that it's in Belgium. It's very popular.
Mm-hmm.
People come and they stay there, and they have to book in advance to be able to stay in this wonderful, lovely hotel.
Come on, people. What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with them? It's like, hey, where are you going to spend your holidays? I'm going to spend holidays in Giant's ass. I was like, what?
Come on.
Sometimes I think that maybe people are so tired of of ordinary life, and they need to spice up their life with something, maybe with
Come on, but not that way.
Holland.
Yeah, the world is so beautiful.
Yuck, that's disgusting. Seriously, even thinking about it, it's just
even thinking about it. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Estoy completamente de acuerdo.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, we have
someone has come.
Hello.
Hello, and you are Angelina.
Yes.
Right? Angelina is just two of us. Unfortunately, I don't know, we lost other people somewhere. And there are some rules of our speaking club. We usually keep our microphones off and cameras off in case we would have better connection. It was very nice to see you anyway. So can you introduce yourself, a couple words about yourself, Angelina? Where are you from?
Yeah, my name is Angelina. I'm from Crimea, from Feodosia. I have a friend, Leka, and she invited me here.
She invited me here.
Yes, and I'm here.
Okay, good. Leka is actually another participant. So it's just three of us, Leka, you and me.
Okay.
Well, let me say a couple words about myself. My name is Polina. I'm the host in this speaking club. I have been working with shko-la for, I don't know, look, how many years I work with you? Maybe two already. It's the second year I've been working.
2 years, something like that.
Yes,
I think that this is the second year.
Yes, it's and but I've been teaching more than 2. I've been teaching for many years, and this speaking club is a very interesting opportunity for me to work with a group, online group, because it's very interesting experience, and also it's I like it because we can discuss a lot of different interesting things.
Very good.
So. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm very glad to see you here. I hope that you had the chance to watch a video which is supposed to be sent to you before in advance. Did you have a chance to watch the video?
I think yes. I don't know.
Okay. You don't know?
No, I think Angelina hasn't watched the video because Angelina hasn't received our emails. So she's not in this. She just wrote me in Facebook the comment that she wants to participate today, and I just sent her the link directly without any articles.
That's a pity. Well, Angelina, the thing is that in this video we there was a list of 10 the most weirdest hotels in the world, and number one hotel was I don't know. Was actually that's what we discussed with Leka right now is the piece of big giant. Well, it's a joke. The giant left his colon, прямую кишку, and people made a hotel out of it. So seriously, I will send you this video if you're interested, so you could watch it.
Okay.
Yes, just let me find it. Here. Okay. I will send it over here. Right, you will be able to see it in the message window. Right, Leka, am I right? If I send it here.
Yeah. Try.
Okay. Yeah, Angelina, look here. Can you see a link to the video? Okay, so you can make it.
I see it.
I don't see. I don't know.
Okay, there is
in
a
the
group chat.
Do you see it in
the chat? Yes, I open the chat, but I don't see this. Just a minute.
You don't see the link?
Chat in the Hangouts?
Yeah, chat in the Hangouts.
It's called групповой chat.
I see.
You cannot see. You don't see. Okay. Anyway, so. But what are the hotels, Leka, you found attractive? What about
I found
nest?
rather
What
attractive.
about nest? Living in a huge nest.
No. That I didn't like. I liked airplane. I would like to
Yes.
spend some days in the airplane, and I also would like to spend some days in this Chinese hotel, high enough, in the form of a donut or horseshoe.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that was nice. But I wouldn't say that it was something ordinary, you know. I think it's just a good hotel. Just the usual good hotel.
You know, I found creepy the clown hotel. I think it's really creepy. It would scare me because every time when I look when I see these clowns, they scare me seriously.
Yeah, the same to me. I
Yeah.
wouldn't like to spend there even one night.
Yeah, exactly. And I found a little bit strange a hotel with like dog hotel. It sounds like a crazy cat lady, but this sounds like a crazy dog people can stay in this hotel.
Yeah, right.
With all my love to different pets, to dogs and cats, when you well everything is in the shape of this animal, it sounds creepy. It looks creepy. So Angelina,
Yeah.
did you find the link to the video? No.
No.
Angelina, I will share my screen and I will show you. Do you see here?
Yes, I see.
My screen? Do you see
Yes.
it here? Do you see the link now?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. You got it?
Ah.
Have you got
Very
the
difficult
link?
for me.
I can see it. I can see it.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's my director. Just a minute.
Okay, you can switch off your microphone, Angelina, please.
I think she forgot.
Добрый день, Артур
Okay,
Николаевич.
yes. Angelina, switch off your microphone, please.
Okay.
Oh,
She just did it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, we are not going to spend a lot of time on explanation where to find this video. But what do you think about staying in a big tube, in a piece of tube?
No, I wouldn't
No?
like this. Maybe it's better sometimes if you have the opportunity, like no opportunity.
You know,
alternative to spend nights in tent, for example, and while raining and if it's cold outside, then it's better to spend the night in the tube. But if it's sunny and good weather, no.
When I was going through these hotels, I realized that if I travel without children, I could try any of this hotel basically. You know, like Nest Hotel or the hotel in the trees, like the round one, the one you mentioned before. You know, or the tube hotel. Because when you travel with your boyfriend or with your husband, you know, it's fun. It's like. You don't care where you stay. You're young, you're free, you don't care. Like as long as you have enough hard liquor to warm you up, you know, and a good bunch of people around you, you know, it's enough. But yes, I would never stay in the clown hotel because it really it gives me fright. Okay, it scares me. So I think it's sick, you know. It looks sick to me, and I wouldn't want to stay in someone's ass. Yes, that's
yeah,
strange.
definitely.
But I'm surprised. I'm really surprised that this hotel is, you know, very popular.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me
So when we talk about hotels, there are different words, okay, different vocabulary we can use. So, for example, if you want to make a reservation for yourself only, what kind of room do you need? How do you think?
I need a single
room. But what if you want a room for 2 people, but you're not a couple?
Double room.
Yes, but if you want a room for 2, but you're a couple?
Double with shared bed.
Well, king size bed, I think, or twin room. Also, you can say.
Twin room. Twin room. It's for a couple. Yeah.
Yes. But usually, even if you say double, But you need really, when you travel with your beloved one, or if you travel just with your friend, you really need to make sure that you have two separate beds.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so there are some phrasal verbs. Okay,
Okay.
sometimes we use for when we talk about different types of hotels, like check in, okay, check out,
Yeah. Check out.
stay on. It means to remain somewhere for longer than expected. Yeah, for example, I'm enjoying my stay at the hotel so much that I've decided to stay on for another week. Okay? And serve up. To serve up. It means to serve food. What time is breakfast served up? Okay.
Okay. I will write it down.
Okay. Look,
what time is the breakfast?
Yeah. What time is breakfast served up? You also can say, what time do they serve breakfast? It's normal.
Okay.
Do you like staying at hotels?
Oh well, yeah, yeah, I like. Well, I like actually everything that is connected to travels.
Yes, I know. I remember it was your addiction, right?
Yeah.
So
really.
why?
And I can't live without it.
Why do you like staying at hotels?
Well, first of all, it's if you go to stay, if you're going to stay in any hotel, it means that you switch your decorations.
Okay, you want to change the picture?
Yeah, you change your picture and you find yourself in a new place. You feel yourself a different way there, and of course you don't need to clean it.
Yeah.
You don't need to buy food. You don't need to cook, and all that stuff. And that's what I like when I stay in a hotel. That I don't need to do all that home stuff.
But what do you prefer? Do you prefer to stay at a hotel or a hostel or a B&B or some other facilities? What do you prefer? For example, let's imagine you're single.
It
single, no
depends
family,
on
no children.
It depends on my trip. The trip for myself to get rest, or is it a work trip or something like that? I don't know.
Business trip.
If it's business trip, yeah. If it's a usual just trip to take rest, then it depends on my inner condition. For example, if I'm very tired and if I don't want to communicate with anyone, then I choose some hotel. And I usually I don't stay in some expensive hotels. I usually check in booking.com. I read the reviews of people, and I just choose the best between price and quality.
I see. Interesting. In my life, I had experience living in 5-star hotels, but only thanks to my work. Okay, because it was for my business trips, and I can say that I enjoyed it very, very much. The quality of bed, the food, yes, everything. I even stayed in 5-star hotel in Moscow, like Golden Ring and some other hotels, and it was cool. Like for example, we had a woman who was playing arfa, who was playing arfa during the breakfast. Yes, it was very interesting. And
nice.
And also I traveled to Italy, I traveled to Morocco and some other countries for business, and I had the chance to stay in very nice hotels. I would never stay myself because it's expensive, and I can say that staying in a nice, expensive hotel is good, especially when you want to relax, when you want to feel yourself, you know, like a piece of a rich world. I don't know.
Yeah.
But in general, for example, I remember how I traveled before I got married. It was a cheap hostel, and yeah, cheap hostel was my option. I never actually tried apartment. I never tried apartment through Airbnb or something like that. There is a website.
Yeah, I know.
Have you tried? Have you tried to book an apartment and live in such apartment?
Once I booked when we were going from Crimea to Moscow in car this last autumn, and our first step was in Feodosia, and then the second step was in Krasnodar at my friend's home, and then I decided that I need to make another step because I was the only driver with a 6 years old son. Years old son at that moment, and a dog. So it's better for me to make another step, and I chose Voronezh. I choose Voronezh there, and I found an apartment in Airbnb. It was not expensive, and it was very clean and nice. I really enjoyed it.
And how much did you pay for it? If it's not a secret, you know, just for one night.
No, really, I don't remember, but it was not more than, I think, 1,000 rubles.
Ah, so it was pretty cheap. It's cheaper than a hotel. It was
pretty cheap, and it was really clean. It was nice, really nice, and there.
There were 4 people.
No, there could be 4 people, so there were beds for 4 people.
Okay. So this apartment is big enough for 4 people. 4 sleeping places.
Yeah, 4 sleeping places, like 2 in the room.
It's a good idea, actually. I never thought that Airbnb works in Russia as well. I thought that this service is only for searching apartments, you know, in Europe or in America or, you know, in some other countries.
No, but here in Russia too. Yeah.
Oh, so it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I tried to find some R&B and Crimea, and I didn't manage.
No? Maybe because you but what country? Your country. When you put the country in the search, did you say that it was Russia? Because you know, I'm surprised sometimes if you go to different websites which I don't know, sell tickets to Crimea or something like that, they still think that Crimea is Ukrainian country. It's a piece of Ukraine.
Well, you know, I don't remember what country I indicated there.
Okay.
Different variants.
Yeah, because we are planning, you know, we are planning to go to Crimea, and of course we are going to stay for a few days with our abuelas, and after that we will go to Kazantip. And there we will rent a room. It's but I already called the woman who let us rent the room in her house last year, and it's a big, you know, it's a big house with, I don't know, like 10 or 12 rooms or something like that, and every room has a shower, and well, not every room has an air conditioner, but every room has a shower, and some of them has and there are air conditioners in some of them, and there is another building, more small building, where there is a kitchen. So it's like a communal flat. You know, I really enjoyed this experience last year. It was very interesting, and I want to repeat it again.
Nice. And what place Kazantip is held now?
Musavoy. No, it's not the festival. It's not. It's a Cape Kazantip. Cape.
Cape Kazantip. Okay.
No. We don't. Well, I don't go to a rave festival with 2 children. Do you think that's crazy enough? No.
But you
And
know,
I'm not sure. I'm not sure Kazantip exists. I'm not sure it still exists.
Yeah, I'm not sure neither.
I wonder if Angelina lost forever or she's here.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. So, how often do you stay at hotels or in any other accommodations? How often do you travel, basically?
Well, last years, I'm traveling a lot, but it was like I went to, for example, Egypt to the hub, and I stayed there for 1 year in the hub, and I traveled around, but not much.
Mhm.
Then I went to Crimea, and I spent another 1 year in the hub. This time I traveled more around Crimea than in Egypt, for example. So.
Tell me something. When you arrived to Egypt first, did you rent an apartment straight away, or you stayed in the camp first, or in a hotel?
I booked an apartment while I was in Moscow.
Oh, okay. Through your friends? Your friends helped you, or?
Yeah. I've got a contact of, I don't remember whom. I don't remember the name already. But she offered me 2 flats, and I said, okay, I need this one.
What was her name?
So when I arrived, Sveta
Фламешкина, okay.
Yeah, I think it was her. Yeah, who helped me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I stayed in that flat for 3 months, and then we changed it.
I see. Did you stay in Asala?
Yeah.
You never wanted to move from Asala?
Not really.
Okay.
Flat. We got there a real good flat with big windows, and it was very light inside. You know.
Yeah, that's the usually problem in Dahab. A lot of light, because my apartment was I didn't have much light.
Yeah, and I can't stay in an apartment where there is just a bit of light, because I spent a lot of time at the computer working at home. I need light, so I can't work in dark.
In darkness.
Darkness.
I see. Also, but have you ever tried to live in Laguna, for example?
No.
No, because in Laguna there are some nice apartments. How much did you pay in Asala? You know, in Asala, to me, it's always the problem, the robbery. Especially the last year when we lived there, when this bad situation happened with the plane, and there was no tourists at all, and all restaurants suffered a lot because there were no people. And there was a lot of theft.
Sorry, return. It was very important call. Sorry.
Don't worry. We still here. We are talking.
Thank you very much. Okay. I'm so sorry, but I didn't see. I don't see the link because I entered with my computer. And Hangouts.
Angelina, I will send you the link in Facebook Messenger later, okay? It's better to discuss something else than the link, okay?
Sorry.
Don't worry, that's okay.
Okay, so Angelina, while you were out, we were just chatting on some topic that has nothing a lot in common with actually hotels. We were talking about different accommodations in the place where Loka and I lived for some time. So I will ask you, do you like staying at hotels? Why or why not?
Okay. Sorry for my English because it's very low level.
Don't worry.
My experience of accommodations were the successful experience was in Cyprus, and 12, just a minute, and 6 years.
6 years ago?
No, it was 10 years ago, and it was in Paphos. Very good hotel, 5 stars. It was only one night, but my memories about it very good, very pleasure, and very nice, very rich hotel, very tasty food in Cyprus. All food very tasty. The hotel was very good.
Okay, so do you travel a lot, Angelina?
No, only maybe Crimea. Very often I travel in Crimea, and in Cyprus and Crete, and that's it.
But in Crimea, where do you go? Where do you travel in Crimea? My husband is from Crimea.
Oh, very good.
Yes, he's from Kerch.
Oh, in Crimea, I was, I think, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Not
but
everywhere.
What is your favorite place in Crimea?
Favorite places? This year I was in Yalta with my husband. Our children was at home, and we are going to.
Oh, that's nice. That's like a dream.
Yes.
No children, only you and your husband.
Yes.
Yalta, okay.
But it was winter, the end of February.
Without children.
Yes, but it was evening, coffee, promenade from over the sea. Very good. Very
you can say not promenade, long walk.
Long walk, yes.
Long walk along the seashore. Sounds very romantic. How many children do you have, Angelina?
Two.
Angelina.
Two girls, yes.
2 girls, okay. How old are they?
7 and 3.
Okay, good. It's the difference, like my children almost, but my children are a lot smaller.
Smaller? How smaller?
How smaller? My son is 4, and my girl is 7 months.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. No, it's not anymore. Okay, so Angelina, when you travel with your husband, how often do you stay at hotels, or do you stay at your friends' apartments? How do you choose your accommodation?
How I choose?
Yes. What do you prefer? Do you prefer to stay at the hotel?
And the traveling, yeah. I don't know. It's not. Yes, but if we talking about accommodations in traveling, I think the prefer for me it's hotel, because I don't like the any wild rest. For
wild.
Me
wild.
I don't know how it's...
Angelina, I will have to say wild rest. It means that you will go wild. Okay, you will do wild things during your wild rest.
Okay. No.
You independent tourism. You want to say when you go when you when you go camping.
Yes, I don't like camping, so I like
wild trip.
Sorry, I don't like camping because it's for me it's the very big challenge for my comfort.
You don't like to stay. You don't like to stay in tents. You don't like to feed mosquitoes, right?
No. For me, it's hotel, very good bed.
Yeah, with the shower, good bed. Oh, I understand you.
Yes.
It means that we are getting old or what? Because I remember myself staying in the tent and it was fun.
I was out of the tent all my childhood, and it's not fun.
So you had enough. You had
That's enough. Yes.
fun for you anymore. I see. Lyoka, what about you? Is it fun for you to stay in tent, to feed some mosquitoes, to let them drink your blood?
Well, sometimes maybe for a day or two, why not? But you know, for example, in Crimea, there are no mosquitoes. And you can very in tent for a week or even for 2 near the sea during summer. Oh, that's really wonderful.
I actually don't understand why you never met mosquitoes in Crimea. All of us are bitten from toes to the head.
Maybe I found just the right place in Crimea. Maybe there are no mosquitoes. You know, it's called Yubeka.
Because we stayed at at Cape Kazantip at Azov Sea, and I can say that only the strongest off could help us to scare the mosquitoes. But I wanted to say that I absolutely agree with you, because I saw a couple years ago how families, they would arrive at the seashore with the car, and they made like a little tent town, you know. There was a special tent for the toilet, there was a special tent for the water where they could take a shower, there was a special tent where they had some kind of a kitchen, okay. And these people, they stayed a month at the seashore. So every day or once in 2 days they would go to the market to buy fresh fruits and vegetables and some food, and they cooked outside. And when I looked at them, I was like, oh my God, it's such a great idea to travel with children. But right now I understand that with the small children it's very difficult, you know, especially with my little one.
Yeah, with the small, yes. At least 2 years old.
Yes, but after everybody eats, you know, normal food, and you can cook for all family the same food, I think it's such a good idea to stay, to stay in the tent on the seashore. But Azov Sea is there.
Last year we spent my birthday and my friend's birthday at the seashore in the tent. So we spent like 2 nights and 3 days there around Balaklava. The places there are amazing, absolutely amazing, and wonderful nature there. No mosquitoes. The sea, well, jellyfish spoil everything, you know. So, but in general, it was very nice, and the trees, the forest, the smell,
the
air that I thought that I was making in like
that you were making what?
Galyati, you know?
Yes, okay. So you were
just walking around with the feeling that I'm breathing such healthy air, you know, it made me healthier with every breath. And we spent there just 2 days, and I really wished we'd stay longer there. And I've got another dream since that time, that I want to go there for like a week or 2 weeks, because I found of preparing food on fire, for example, tea on fire, all that stuff, to go to get some drinking water in mountain, and you go and you need to hike a little.
Sounds like a great idea for family holiday or romantic holiday.
Yes. Yeah, and with children it's really nice with children. So that's it.
Okay. Yeah, cool. Sounds great. Maybe we should try it as well. When my little one is older a little bit, we can try it.
For sure, you should.
But my dream is to travel along the UBK because I want to visit different cities. We already visited Sudak and Koktebel, but I also want to visit Yalta. I want to visit Sevastopol. I want to spend more time, you know, in Gurzuf, maybe, you know, in different types of, in different parts of Crimea, because before I stayed only in Kerch, and my impression of Crimea was, not very good, because Kerch is it's a port, right? It's a seaport. There is nothing there.
Yeah, it's not very.
Yeah, it's not very pretty. I mean, Kerch is old, yes, and in the city center you can find something pretty, but you can find something pretty even in the forest. It's a different story. But sometimes when I travel from Simferopol to Kerch, or when we drove from Koktebel to Sudak, I saw this beautiful nature, and I thought that maybe if we go, deeper to the different side of Crimean Peninsula, it would be much more beautiful. Because I understand that the weather, the nature in Crimea is absolutely amazing.
And
Absolutely.
different. All of each part of Crimea is very different from another each part.
Yes. Yeah, I understand. Exactly, because for example, even if you drive from Simferopol to Kerch, the nature changes so significantly. From being green and beautiful, it becomes yellow and dry. Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's it.
Okay.
Very good. I wish you to visit all these parts of Crimea.
Yeah, but this year we will go back to Kazantip as always. But maybe we will drive somewhere this year as well, because we don't know when we are coming back. Actually, we didn't buy tickets back. We just bought the tickets to Crimea for June 23rd, and we don't know when we are coming back. And
not from car.
No, by car. No.
By car.
I decided that we wanted to go by car. We had this idea, but then I decided that's going to be too difficult with two small children. I'm not sure I'm ready for that. So maybe we want to wait for our children to grow up a little bit. So, girls, what's the longest you have ever stayed in the same hotel? What's the longest?
No, I don't remember. Maybe. Maybe.
Not only hotel, a hostel, a camp, whatever, anything, any accommodation we can talk.
It was dacha.
Okay.
Of my grandma house and in the village in my childhood. Again, all my very strongest memories from my childhood.
Okay. Well, as usual, we all come from childhood. All psychologists say that.
It was about 2 months every summer, and when our family lived in Feodosia, in Crimea, every summer our mother sent us with my sister to Moscow. When all Moscow people
came to Feodosia.
We go into Moscow and lived in with my grandma in her village house about 2 months every summer. Yes, it was very very good, very warm memories for me. It was blueberries. How it was malina,
raspberry,
yes, and a lot of забыла как сосны.
Pine trees.
Oh, very good. A lot of pine trees, a lot of fresh все.
Fresh все.
Кончилось. Fresh breeze. Yes.
Fresh air.
Yes. And it was very, very
okay.
Good.
So I can feel that you have very good memories, very warm memories about being a small girl at dacha with your grandma. Okay. So experience some traveling, and sometimes we search for different ways to find some types of accommodations, and I know that Lyoka is desperate to tell us a story about one interesting way how to travel around and to save your money as maximum as possible. I heard about this option. It's called couchsurfing.com, and but I never used it. As I understand, Lyoka actually used this option, and she can share some experience with us.
Yeah. Yeah, well, actually, there are two organizations like Couchsurfing. The first one is Couchsurfing itself, and the second one is Hospitality Club. And I was I registered in both, but in Couchsurfing, but I started to participate more actively and successfully. So the system works that way: that you register profile there, and you can check there what possibilities you can offer to travelers. So, for example, you can drink coffee with them or take them around the city, or you can offer them sleeping place. You can offer them sleeping place on the floor in the shared room, or you can offer them a normal sleeping place in a separate room. So you can indicate all these moments in your profile. So what and how you want to participate in this organization. And every time that you receive anyone, he leaves a review on your profile. And depending on the number of good reviews, you can also request to stay at other people's place. And for example, if of course you cannot, you can request to stay in other place, in other people, in other person's place, without any reviews that you get previously, right? But for example, for me, I don't accept the request with people from people with empty profiles. So for me, it's a question of safety.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I get a request, I go to his profile and I check how many reviews he has, or how many travels he did, or how good his profile. So if there is no information, no reviews, I say, oh, sorry, I'm living with this small child. I can't accept anyone. I need to know that you're a good person, and I need to see.
You mean accepting someone who wants to stay at your apartment?
Yeah, sure. Sure. Yeah, and so that's it's a question of safety.
But what, for example, what if I'm new to Couchsurfing? What I'm new to Couchsurfing, and I have my profile with all my information, and I say, okay, look, I want to stay at your apartment, but they have no reviews because I'm new. Would you consider myself?
No, I will not consider yourself because it's better to first receive someone at your place to get these reviews before you are going to another country. For example, I registered in Couchsurfing 1.5 year before we were going to Venezuela, and I thought that I want to participate to Couchsurfing in Venezuela. But I didn't have any reviews and any friends on my profile, so I registered 1 year before it, and I just started to receive people at my place, and I received people at my place without reviews as well. I received almost everyone, but I lived with my ex-husband. We didn't have children, and we had the dog, so I felt myself rather safe.
Yeah, safe.
And now I'm living only with the child and the dog, so I don't live this.
So, but tell me, it's very interesting. How does it happen? For example, someone writes you and say, Lyoka, we are people from Austria, let's say, we would like to stay at your couch. Is it possible? And you're like, okay, how many days you want to stay? And they say, okay, we come for 3 days. And so how does it happen? People come to your place, you give the keys and that's it, or what?
You can give them the keys, or you can just open the door and close the door after they left, for example. It depends on you. It depends on your attitude, on how how much you believe this person and you rely on
Trust,
it.
not believe, trust.
Yes, trust this person. So, for example, I in general trust a lot. The universe never brought me any bad experience.
Any bad. But tell me, did you accept people from abroad or Russian people as well from other cities?
Well, I had an opportunity of accepting some Russian people as well, but it wasn't success. I don't know why. And especially when they send messages, they consider me not as share some experience, to talk, to know each other. They consider me as a person with an empty place to sleep. This attitude at all. And I sometimes I've got lately I've got a request without no reviews, no friends on her profile. She wrote me, suit us, so we want to stay at your place for 3 days. And I answered her, oh, sorry, your conditions don't suit me. So, cut off. And then she wrote me, yeah, and so she wrote me bad words in answer, and I
seriously, she wrote you bad words?
Yeah, she said to me that I'm a bitch or something like that. And so, and I
and you should answer, yes, I am.
I пожаловаться.
A complaint.
How should I say it in English?
Complain.
Yeah, I complained to the system of couchsurfing on her.
Oh, really?
Really? How come she wants to stay at my place and she doesn't even present herself? She doesn't say anything why she wants to go, who is she, anything. And she wants just to stay at my place for nothing. It doesn't work like that.
I thought before about couchsurfing.com, I thought it works both ways. Like it's like an exchange. You stay at someone's couch, and this person stays at your couch. Or no, it shouldn't be necessarily an exchange. It's just a person who is well, not seeking, who would like to have more friends, and let these people stay at your floor or couch.
Yeah, sure, but no, it doesn't mean that it's an exchange. But if you receive someone and you become friends with him, of course you can go to his place and he will receive you very heartily. It would be very nice. And so couchsurfing helps to make friends all over the world, actually.
But is it more for young people or adults like me, for example, can participate?
Of course you can. Well, mostly people, the kind of people that participate in couchsurfing are, or at least without children, mostly travelers who travel for several months, who travel all over the world, who travel on bicycles or on land without airplanes, for example. And of course, if you have a family, it's difficult to travel that way. But still, you can participate. For example, I receive people at my place. A child, he's 6 years old. Please take that in account. And they say, okay, that's nice. And they try to communicate with him and teach him some English, maybe. That's nice.
Okay.
Yeah, and I even thought of going somewhere with Vadim too, and to stay in someone's place. Because I like to in travels, I like a lot people, to know how they live, to see it with my own eyes, how they live, the order in their houses, their food habits, their life habits, because that's what shows me how they really live there. You are not able to see it in the street or just taking excursions, going on excursions with some guides. It's impossible.
I see.
And
but it sounds very interesting. I always thought, like thought about considering couchsurfing.com as an option, you know, for traveling. You're the first person I met actually who had such experience. So it's very interesting. Angelina,
yeah,
have you
it's
ever
really... Sorry?
service? I asked Angelina, has she ever heard about such service?
I know about couchsurfing, but I registered a couple years ago, but I. Hello.
Hello.
I don't use it because it's Luca said it's difficult to travel with a lot of children, and
yes.
because we live in Fedosia in small apartment, and we they can't invite somebody here.
Yeah, I have the same problem. I live with my parents, with my husband, with my daughter, with my son in one room. Okay, and I cannot even imagine who I can invite, who I can invite more in our
very
room.
Small people.
Very little person, very small. A gnome maybe.
Yeah.
or a hobbit or something like that.
Very interesting.
You know, our hour is up again.
Yeah,
no,
I'm sorry,
I
have to go to a class. Yeah, I've got a lesson.
Sure,
now.
Yes, and time flies. I have to go with my son to polyclinic. So thank you, girls, for sharing your experience, and I hope that you will have many more, much more in the future, interesting experience to share, and maybe one day we'll repeat this topic with more people.
Yeah, thank you very much, Pauline. It was very nice to talk to you. And you know, I enjoyed that there were only 3 of us because I could.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Okay. You're very welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.